Hey there, this is a video response to Kyle Pounds on his video, Would I Like to Live Forever and What is Forever? So the question is, would I like to live forever? And my personal answer would be no, because life would just become too repetitive and it would probably become too boring and I would become too fed up with it, and I'll basically try to, you know, put an end to it all and basically commit suicide if, I don't know, say I lived for like what, 5,000 years or so, 10,000 years. If I lived for that long, I think I would be fed up and I would just want to end it all. I know how some people say that yes, they would be like, they would gladly live forever, but I don't think that's true. I don't think they realize how repetitive everything would become. The things they enjoy doing now would just, you know, become boring, and then they would have nothing to do. Eventually there would come a time where you've actually done everything and you don't have anything else to take your, mind off of the world or whatever, to entertain you, or anything that would give you a reward, you know so you would just try to end it there. And then if you're not able to die, then you're pretty much screwed. You're in a worse place. But then again, if you die right now, it's just basically your body is decomposing. It stops his the regular functions, and it just decomposes and stuff. And then all the matter that makes you up will just like change form and will go on forever, and the energy that your body had will just like transfer into something else. So but that will live on, I think, forever, unless it's proven by scientists, or unless scientists have another argument which tells you that energy and matter, can, there's an end to it somehow. But as of now, I think energy and matter exist forever, basically. It cannot be destroyed. Just changes form and stuff. But yes, I think that would be pretty torturous and stuff like that. And even now, especially now, since we're not that advanced, not advanced enough to be able to treat diseases that kill people in like very excruciating painful deaths that they can cause. So yeah, to actually have to endure diseases and like sickness and then die from it, or actually just have to endure the pain or whatever discomfort that they might cause. And it's not like I've endured like that many diseases and stuff, except for my condition about not being able to breathe for a couple months now. It's getting a lot better, and I've just noticed that by eating vegetables all day, my throat is a lot healthier, and it's like it doesn't swell up. I just feel better overall by eating vegetables instead of like greasy foods, fried whatever, junk food. But yeah, that's basically it. For now, I'm young. I still haven't experienced a lot of stuff, and so I still have a lot to live for and stuff like that. I would like to keep on living, but there would come a point, I think, that I would just have to throw in the towel and say that it's over, and I just wanna quit for now. But yeah, all those especially the people that have diseases now, and there will come a time in the future where science has advanced enough so that we cannot become ill from anything. Like there would be no diseases that would face our, or like threaten our lives and stuff. And there would come a time in science that people that have been long dead could very well be brought back to life from the death, and be revived, basically. So yeah, I just think it would be too boring, and I would be fed up. And it's not like my parents have actually tortured me for my whole life and stuff. I've had pretty much like a decent existence on this planet, depending on where you were born, and which country you're born, and circumstances you're born into and stuff. I look at the rest of the people, and I've had like a decent existence. But yeah, if you like to live forever, that'd be ludicrous. And I actually think that life is actually hell. Life could actually be hell, because people are always, some people say that when you die, some people are going to go to hell or heaven, or depending on which belief system you have. Some people say that. And I think that life could actually be hell. It's just like an never ending torture. It's just that when we're born, if we actually can be reincarnated, imagine if, from my past life, let's say I died of I don't know, something like getting shot in the head or something, and I've had a rough life all my past life, and then when I was born into this life, I started off with a clean slate, erased memory and stuff like that. I don't have any memories from back then, from my previous life. But if we were to have past existence memories from our past existences, we would be just like, oh fuck, I've got to live another life again. I got to be born again, go to school, and then just go through life and deal with all this other bull crap that I have to deal with. That would actually be pretty depressing to even think about it. So yeah, life could be, if people actually do reincarnate, that could actually be hell. Something that's continuously going on and on and on, and so you basically just die, and then somebody else gives birth to you again, and then you have to go through that struggle that life is for, because life is mostly, I'm talking from my own experience, it's mostly a struggle, like slightly struggling, like every day to basically go to work and go to work and do things that you're supposed to live in a, because life, you basically die, and then later on somebody else gives birth to you, and that would be pretty depressing, to have to think to go through all that again over and over and over again, a non-ending cycle, because life is mostly a struggle. But it is annoying, and I guess it keeps piling on as time goes by. That's why I think a lot of old people are okay with dying. When you're very young, you're not really fond of the thought of just dying and stuff. But for people that have experienced enough and see the cycles that life goes through, and it's not really they might think it's not really anything special. They've experienced enough to be able to leave this planet or whatever, this existence. That's why people think like that. But yeah, I mean, life could actually be hell, because it just keeps going and on and on and on and on and on, and there isn't like let's say you're reincarnated, right? And then you're like a completely different person in a new life, but that person will go through a similar existence. All people go through similar existences and stuff. Some of them are worse than others. Some of them have like very good existences, but they're kind of similar overall. But I think that would be just hell. If you remained conscious, and you kept memories from the past lives or whatever. It's just the thought of it being able to go on forever, just in repetition. That's pretty depressing, and that could certainly be considered hellish. I just want to know, at what point, you know, the arrangement of the atoms make, you know, consciousness possible in like humans or even like animals. You know, I think animals are conscious, you know, not as intelligent as humans, but they're certainly conscious. And that's all I've got to say for this video now. So until next time, don't forget to do, you know what, you know, to keep in touch.